This #1 diet hack can clear your skin, even out your skin tone, and keep you looking younger for longer. And honestly, it amazes me that more people don't know about this. So in this video, we're going to reveal what this hack is and how you can harness it to create your best skin. A quick hello if you're new here. My name is Fiona and I'm a registered nutritionist with a master's degree in nutritional medicine. On this channel, we talk about how to eat for great skin because true skincare starts on your plate. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button because it really helps the channel. Right, so what is this hack? You may or may not be surprised to learn that we are talking about balancing your blood sugar. In simple terms, this means avoiding big spikes and big dips in blood sugar and instead keeping it in a healthy range consistently. If you think of a blood sugar graph, it's less mountains and valleys and more gently undulating hills. And why does this matter for your skin? When your blood sugar isn't balanced, your skin shows it. Studies have linked imbalanced blood sugar in healthy people with skin conditions like acne and psoriasis. And if your blood sugar is imbalanced to the degree that you develop diabetes, this can show up on your skin as things like dark patches and rashes and even skin tags. But that's not all. Imbalanced blood sugar will give you more wrinkles and make you look older. And they've even studied this, showing that the higher people's blood sugar levels, the older they look to other people. Now, I don't know about you, but that is not what I'm aiming for. So does this mean you have to give up all sugar? In a word, no. Obviously, you want to be mindful of your added sugar intake, but you don't need to cut it out entirely. There should always be room in your diet for fun and enjoyment. Eating for balanced blood sugar is more about getting smart and strategic about your everyday food choices. So how can you implement this hack? I have 3 easy principles to help you keep your blood sugar balanced. These are breakfast like your great-grandmother, give your carbs some company, and add a side salad. And I also have a 4th, even easier principle, which I will mention at the end. So let's go through these in detail. Breakfast like your great-grandmother. If you think about the breakfasts that your grandparents or your great-grandparents ate, they were a lot heartier than the breakfast we eat today. So for me, with a British heritage, my great-grandparents would have been eating things like bacon and eggs, or a full English breakfast, or even kippers on toast. Now the running theme with all of these is that they all contain a really good amount of protein, and that's smart. My great-grandmother knew what she was doing. Studies show that when people eat a good amount of protein for breakfast, it helps to stabilize their blood sugar for the rest of the day. That means it also helps to regulate your appetite. And again, studies show that when people eat a substantial breakfast, they wind up eating less over the course of the day, including the sugary snacks that can have a detrimental impact on your skin. So what that means is that instead of toast or cereal or granola bars, which are all pretty low in protein, you want to be reaching for a high protein breakfast. Good choices include an omelette made with 2 or 3 eggs, or a cupful of Greek yogurt topped with nuts and seeds and some berries, or just a smoothie made with a little bit of fruit and a good scoop of high quality protein powder. Eating protein for breakfast is one of those things that can feel a bit strange at first, but once you start doing it, you will honestly never look back. You will be amazed at the effect on your skin, but also on your energy levels as the day unfolds. Moving on to our next blood sugar balancing habit, which is to give your carbs some company. So carbs are things like bread and pasta and cakes and cookies and cereals, and also healthier things like fruit. Now when you eat carbs alone, particularly the sweet, white or fluffy carbs, they cause a pretty rapid spike in your blood sugar. And remember, that's what winds up irritating your skin and making it look older. The trick here is to eat those healthy carbs with either some protein or some healthy fat. That's what I mean by give your carbs some company. The protein and the healthy fat help to slow the absorption of the sugar from the carbs, keeping your blood sugar in a steady range. So protein-rich foods are things like meat and fish and eggs and dairy, and also tofu and tempeh. And healthy fats are things like nuts and seeds and avocado and extra virgin olive olive oil. So let's look at some examples. Instead of having pasta with a plain tomato sauce, which doesn't contain much protein, could you serve your pasta with a meaty bolognese sauce instead? Or if you fancy some tortilla chips, could you serve them with a fresh guacamole, which is really rich in healthy fat? Or if you fancy, I don't know, some pineapple for a snack, could you have it with a handful of almonds? You do this enough and it becomes intuitive, I promise. Now, for example, I will typically always eat a small handful of nuts with an apple or another piece of fruit, just because it's become a habit. Giving carbs company is one of those habits that, done consistently over time, will have a dramatic impact on your skin and your energy and your general health. Moving on to the third principle, which is to add a side salad. Now, the order in which you eat your food also affects your blood sugar. And if you eat something rich in fiber before something carb heavy, it helps to smooth out that blood sugar spike. That is why side salads can be so helpful, is because they contain a good amount of fiber, which helps your body deal with whatever comes next more effectively. So if you're having that pasta, just grab a side salad and eat that first. Or if you're having a jacket potato, just add a side salad and eat that first. Or if you're having pizza even, just add a side salad and eat that first. You get the picture. You can even dress that side salad with extra virgin olive oil or another healthy dressing to further amp up the blood sugar dumpling effect. And but remember, by eating that side salad first, you're helping to keep your blood sugar steady, which equals healthier, glowier looking skin. So those are your three principles. Breakfast like your great grandmother, give your carbs some company, and add a side salad. And I promised you a fourth bonus super easy principle, which is to enjoy a vinegar aperitif. Now this is an old school nutritionist principle which has regained popularity in recent years. Drinking a tablespoon of vinegar before your meal not only helps your digestion, but it also helps to keep your blood sugar in a happy range. That's because the acetic acid in the vinegar helps your body to use sugar more effectively. And any type of vinegar works. It could be malt vinegar or red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar, or my favorite, which is apple cider vinegar. Now you can shot it, or you can add it to a glass of sparkling water and a slice of lemon just to make a bit more of an event of it. Now if you're doing that one, I would drink it through a straw just to protect your teeth. I mentioned this one last because although it is really effective, you don't want to rely on it as your only blood sugar balancing habit. Get the other habits down first and then add this one in. To sum up, learning to balance your blood sugar can have a transformative effect on your skin. It can improve skin conditions like acne, and it can help you stay looking younger for longer. And who doesn't want that? Your key principles to keep in mind are to breakfast like your great grandmother, give your carbs some company, add a side salad, and enjoy a vinegar aperitif. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, you might like another video I've done on a nutrient that your skin loves, which you're probably not getting enough of, and I will link that there for you. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time for another video on nutritional skincare.